Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Scared Soldier bringing you another Borderlands 3 video, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing you guys the best ZANE build for the MALIWAN takedown on Mayhem 4. Now, for those who are still dogging out ZANE and still don't want to drop him and use some of the other characters, here's a really good build for you guys. Now, this is not a solo build. I'm sorry, I haven't seen anybody yet solo the MALIWAN takedown on Mayhem 4 with ZANE yet, but you're going to want to co-op with another character. That's first and foremost, but this is what's going to help you really do some damage with ZANE. So let's get into it. You're going to start off by wanting to have a Cutsman on you with corrosive obviously element, definitely to deal with the Krakens, the Valkyries, and also Wotan at times, because they all have armor, and not to mention shock shields and stuff. But the shock shields I find are pretty easy to deal with, but nonetheless you're gonna want to have a Cutsman on you. Next is really important is the Lucian's Call, because against all the troopers, the heavyweights, all those kind of characters, the Lucian's Call is really good at preserving you ammo, because obviously with ZANE we have a cryo build, so we're going to be able to freeze enemies, making it extremely easy to just shoot in the enemy's head, dealing crazy critical damages, ricocheting bullets with the Lucian's Call, also returning them back into our magazine, so we'll have pretty much almost infinite ammo and never have to reload with the Lucian's Call as long as we hit critical hits. And all the bullets ricocheting all over the map will also freeze other enemies, which will reset our action skill cooldown rates, giving us infinite action skill. Giving us infinite action skills. What more do you want from the Lucian's Call, right? So that's a really good weapon you want to have. And make sure it is anointed, because god damn it, these guys on Mayhem 4 have a fuck ton of health. So you're going to want to have all the extra damage you possibly can. Thank god I got this one that gives me an extra 50% damage bonus to cryo while the Sentinel is active, okay? Next, this is the most, I repeat, the most important weapon you're going to want to have, and it is the beautiful dastardly Maggie. This gun melts troopers, melts heavyweights, melts all those little bums, okay? It kills them in a couple bullets, no stress. Thank god this one's also anointed, so I get a little more damage as well. Let's move on. You can also have the Hawking just cuz, but you can also use a shock weapon. I would recommend, I just had this just cuz I felt like it, but you're gonna also want to have like a shock weapon of your choice, whatever one you like, you can equip and put it here, okay? This I just put here just for the fuck of it. All right, moving on to the shield now. You don't want to look anywhere else, all right? I'm tired of hearing about the Rough Rider. Fuck all that shit, all right? You're gonna want to have the Big Boom Blaster. Reason number one, recharge delay is extremely low. Reason two, the capacity is really low, so that means it won't take long to get it filled up again. Not only that, guess what? It drops boosters on the ground, and your character automatically picks them up off the ground, and it restores your shield to practically full. So you never have to worry about your shield being not full, essentially, because you pick up those boosters, boom, refills your shield, and you always have that constant shield regen. Not only that, mine also drops charges that increase my weapon damage by 10%, and at the action skill end, movement speed is increased by 5% for a short time. No stress there. We don't want our action skills to end anyway, but if they do, we have that bonus. Next, you're going to have the recurring hex. Actually, you're going to have two grenades. You're going to want to have a corrosive grenade, and you want to have a cryo grenade, simply because the cryo grenade with the hex, your Sentinel is going to drop, and it will freeze more enemies around you. With that, it's going to help reset your cooldown rates again, because it's just another way for you to freeze enemies, which is really, really nice. Class mods, you're going to want to have a couple. Obviously, it's going to be the Executor, but you're going to have a couple roles, because you're going to be using different weapons and you want all the bonuses you can. So I switch between this one, because this one I like to use for my Maggie. Then I'll pick up one that gives me more assault rifle damage, or another one if I'm using a submachine gun, like you see here, with 31% extra SMG damage. That's kind of how I switch around with it, just to give me as much damage as possible, okay? But obviously, see, I got some god rolls. What can you say? I grinded this shit, guys. Now, the last thing, which is freaking important, is this artifact, the Icebreaker Victory Rush, and this one specifically with the rolls you see down below, because obviously, standard, you get the bonus damage, bonus cryo efficiency, but again, you get the kill a badass, so you get 60 seconds of an additional 18% movement speed and damage to ZANE, and look at the rolls down below. 8% more movement speed, 27% cryo efficiency, 16% extra cryo damage. That is all super important because again, the faster Zane moves, the more damage he puts out, etc, etc. Now, yes, I know you guys will be talking shit. Oh, you don't have the anti-freeze. Listen, the anti-freeze, the problem with that is it's not consistent. You only get the damage if you're jumping or sliding, and I don't know how many of you guys slide 24/7 or jump 24/7, but you're not going to get all those bonuses unless you're jumping or sliding. Other than that, you're walking, you're running, it doesn't do shit for you. This, I don't have to do any of that. I just have to kill an enemy and I get all these beautiful bonuses you see. Let's get into everybody's favorite part, is the build. So, first, you're going to want to equip the barrier. Then, as the augments, you're going to want to equip retaliation and all-rounder. Now, let's get into the tree. So, 5 points into adrenaline because we get an increased action skill cooldown rate bonus, which is really nice. Then we get 5 points into brain freeze, helping us freeze enemies faster with headshots. 3 points into stiff upper lip, giving us more tankiness. 4 points into rise to the occasion for that health regen. 1 point in confidence because guess what, our shields are full, so why not get a 35% extra free gun damage? And that was buffed recently. It used to be 20, now it's 35. Why not take advantage? And more accuracy, why the hell not? 1 point in really expensive jacket because again, more tankiness with Zane. 1 point of futility belt, tankiness, 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 can't say it enough. 1 point in calm, cool, and collected. This is going to give you infinite action skills. And 2 points into refreshment. And don't even say shit in the comment section, guys. Oh, I saw a guy only put 1 in it. All you need is 1, Scare. Bruh, we're in fucking Mayhem 4. Mayhem 4, the enemies do a ridiculous amount of damage. You're going to want to keep your health up for as much as possible. Believe me, you get shot once, your health is like halfway gone. So you want to keep your health up as fast as possible. That's super important. Now, for those who are like, oh, I don't need to, I'll only put 1 point in here. Fine. Put 1 point in here and put the other one in salvation. Go ahead. But it's the same shit. All right. Actually, this one gives you more, to be honest. But anyways, that's that. Moving on to the Hitman Tree. We're going to equip the Sentinel. The Sentinel. What the fuck? Sentinel? No, Sentinel. There we go. My bad. Messed that up, guys. Augment, Winter's Drone, and Bad Dose. Again, Winter's Drone is going to give you more help on freezing enemies. And freezing enemies is important because why? It resets your action skills, giving you infinite action skill. Keep it that way. This Bad Dose helps you weaken enemies, which makes Zane stronger, makes him faster, makes him longer, makes him taller. You understand the idea. Everything else, the rockets suck. All the rockets suck. This is interesting at times, but honestly, weakening enemies, making it easier to kill them is definitely going to go a lot further because our shield's already ridiculously regenning itself and blah, blah, blah. Obviously, you're going to want 5 points of violent speed because now this effect stacks twice, which is crazy. We get 50% extra movement speed after getting 2 kills. 5 points into violent momentum, 1 point into drone delivery, obviously to drop your hex grenades or your corrosive grenades, depending on who you're going against. And then 1 point in salvation just to have it available to us if ever we kill a guy and we just have to get some more lifesteal any way we can. It gives us another option. And 1 point in death follows, making all our kill skills that much more better. Simple as that. Last tree we're going to go into is the double agent tree. 5 points in synchronicity for that gun damage while action skills are active. So pretty nice. 5 points at Donnybrook, and Donnybrook also stacks twice. So we get like double the gun damage, double the health regeneration. You get the idea. So health regeneration we are pretty freaking good on, to be honest. Then 2 points into borrowed time because let me tell you something, guys. I played Maliwan Takedown quite a bit with Zane, and I found more times than not, my shield would drop down, I would have no shield, and then I would get melted in a second. These extra 2 points alone gives me an extra 3 seconds with my barrier around me, which comes clutch. Comes extremely clutch. It gives me an extra 3 seconds to go ahead and freeze an enemy or let my shield and health regen, so I have it full and freeze an enemy, and then everything comes back. So that extra 3 seconds goes a long way. And that's it, guys. That's it for the build. I'm going to show you some gameplay after this clip right here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys have any questions for me in the comments down below, feel free to ask them. I will get back to you guys as soon as possible. And if you can smash that like button, guys, let's hit 100 likes on this video. And I'm going to be bringing you another video really soon. And as soon as I know how to solo this Maliwan with Zane, I'm going to share it with you guys. Don't you worry about that. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. It's your boy, Scare Soldier, signing out. Peace.
for a bit. You got a death wish? Woo! Still got it. Could use some cover! It's possible you picked the wrong battle. Come on, come on! Ferocity's my middle name. Then Ferocity. Time for a barrier! Don't say I didn't warn you! Personal space! Need some personal space!
My moment!
Letting you do the work. Bigger mug to bloody mine up. Deadly!
I will be avenged.
Any six those tricks.
Slow thy roll. Oh, me. Judgment comes. I did. Valhalla. Feel thyself. Plastic corporeal form. We will meet again.
Saw this going.
Your death yet awaits. Take it back.
I'll kill you! Magic wall! Ta-da!
Accept your punishment. The verdict is in. The glorious death. The end is nigh.
Don't worry, you can still look at me.
Forgive me!
Give me an assist.
Use this time wisely! Behold your judgment! The heavens strike thee!